Okay, and I think we're live again. Just going back and forth, and we'll see what that does to the hit rate. No measurable impact. So we're back and it's 1080p plus. And going to this view.
router upstairs?
The current one.
Yeah. I'll need to get into that first, actually. I don't even know what the admin password is.
How are you, Brian? All right, good deal. What's up?
Cleaning up a mess.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just have to plan a day like this to just go through some of the. Look at that! Oh my goodness.
I mean, I already found where the Wi-Fi's coming from in this.
What's that?
Yeah, I said I know where the Wi-Fi's coming. I just need to get into the router upstairs to find out what the network configuration is, to find out what this one's grabbing, so that I can get into this. Hopefully, I'll be able to get into this one. If not, I'll have to reset it.
Sounds like you got a good plan.
Yeah, I looked at it on Sunday just to kind of get an idea of if I needed to do some research before today. So it's like, oh, good. It's not the sound equipment that's sending out the Wi-Fi signal. That's good. I can deal with that a lot easier. I will say, though, that sad news is we need a new computer. That one cannot, this one down here, it cannot be updated to Windows 11. The processor's too slow.
Yeah.
And so it's now a major security risk.
And that's what we're using to stream. No, we're not using that to stream.
No, that's what runs like the projector and all that, but it is on our network, which means it's an entry point into our network. I looked at hopefully trying to update it just to, because we only use it for that, but we'd have to replace the processor, at which point you may as well just replace the entire thing.
How much will that go, you think?
I mean, for another desktop, we don't need another monitor, I don't think, because this is HDMI. Yeah.
So we use the monitor for projecting. Do we not need that? Like,
Well,
to bring up like a browser and then to drag it over.
that's what this is doing. And so because it's on our network, it's now a security entry point into the entire network because we can no longer
Keep it updated.
keep it updated.
Is there a better way for, like, if we have a movie night here, you know, people log into their Netflix on a browser and drag the screen, you know, the tab over.
Right.
Is there a better way to do that? Or for guests who come and have a presentation,
I mean,
how should they hook into the projection?
honestly, I mean, like nowadays, the easiest way would be to do something like Chromecast it or,
Right.
but you know, like, I mean, but if you're running like a PowerPoint, they'll either need to bring in their own computer to hook up
Right.
that will then go to that. I mean, I think keeping just a desktop here is
fine.
is the best way. Like, and they're not too expensive.
Like 500?
I mean, I was just gonna check on Costco, see what they've got right now for desktops.
I think I never heard from Santa S. He's been trying to figure out how to hook up the little like pieces that attach to these mini splits so that you can on an app change the temperature without coming into the building. But he was, what's up?
That'd be so glorious.
It would be amazing.
Nice.
Every time he's tried to do it, he did it at his house, and when he tried it here, it was he couldn't do it. So
You just need, well, once I figure out what the network is doing, that'll make it a lot easier to do anything else like that. I mean, they've got a desktop right now at Costco for $500.
yeah, so
You know, and then there's another one they've got for $600, another one for $700. It just depends on. And someone might be, I mean, even if we just found someone who's upgrading their own desktop, we don't need anything powerful to run the.
Right.
Like if someone has an old desktop that can run Windows 11, then they're fine. Or if we want to switch to a laptop that can be taken around, that's another option too.
So Lori's going to work to get all the network stuff simpler, and then that might help you with what you're trying to do.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good morning. things today.
Good day for a bike ride.
I took my allergy medicine, I just realized. That's what
You rode here already, didn't you? But you do that like in the snow or whatever, right?
Anytime when it's unsafe.
Ooh.
Like in the snow.
So Jeff, are there any lingering things that you wanted us to solve? I kind of.
No, I really don't have much
Okay.
What?
value here.
Yes, you do. You can tell me how to get into the
Yeah,
router
yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah.
That is great value. That's the key
So
to me being able to do
what
anything
issues do we
today.
have?
So Jeff got a new router for the church office.
Was this like half a year ago or?
Yeah.
A year ago.
But like when we connect the church YouTube iPad to that Wi-Fi, the screen is crap.
That's because it's connecting upstairs.
Right. So then we were connecting to the Mosaic admin. We were like, why is there even still a Mosaic admin when we have a new router? We didn't know that was coming from
Because
Lori.
there's a router right here.
Right. So I don't know. I'm not.
But that's not, so that is connected to the internet or what?
Yeah, and that's why I need to find out what the network configuration is.
Can this
up
router
here.
connect to that router?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it's doing, but I can't get into this one until I can get into this one, find out what the settings are on this one, and then be able
I
to
remember, like,
jump into this one.
Nobody had the password or I don't know.
That's what I'm afraid of, is if we don't have the password for this one, I'm
But you
gonna have
can,
to.
so there's
fully
like a
reset.
factory reset.
Oh, I
button.
know. I don't wanna have to do that if I don't have
Well-
to, because all the settings are already set up on this one for connecting. It just would save me about, an hour.
So, add the password. I'm logged into Mosaic Admin now,
Right.
and I have the password for upstairs.
Mosaic admin is not the password I need. I need the actual admin.
Redriver 52 is the
No, I
password.
need to know what the admin password is for the router itself, not for the network.
Oh,
When you set it up,
Me
it
too.
should prompt you
Me too.
to reset the password for the router.
So
If you have not set it, it's still set as default, which is also a security risk. which we'll need to
I wanted to set up these mini splits so we can control them from home.
Right.
And I can't do that without changing some settings on that router. So I need the admin password. And I remember
I don't know if I have.
I remember trying to get that, and like I think I asked everybody, and nobody had it. So
Okay. So when you set that up, when you originally put it in, a lot of times it'll tell you to go to like open up your browser, and then it'll prompt you to set an
we did
admin
that.
password. So I need to know what the admin password
I
is.
believe it's whatever was on the back of the.
No, they won't allow you to set it the same as the Wi-Fi password.
And I think it actually has like a you can reset it. Like,
I know.
when you set it up, you're supposed to enter like a email password or something. Or sorry, an email address. So you should be able to reset it. I think if you're the one who set. I don't know who set it up. Was it Jeff? Was it you?
Yeah, I set it up.
So that's where I need to start, is with that router. I've got to figure out what's going on with that router, because everything else hinges on our current
Yeah, same.
network
Same.
settings.
I can't do any of this stuff.
I never got access to it.
No, I never got access to it.
So once
I-
we
I-
Doriana, Mosaic person asked.
Doriana thought for some reason that she had set it up. I don't know where the confusion was there, and like obviously she hadn't, and that wasn't, and so we didn't get anywhere.
All right. So there's a guest Wi-Fi password. Jesus loves you, all lowercase.
And
No, that
pass-
doesn't, it's not your
It's not
Wi-Fi
the-
password, it's not any Wi-Fi password.
But I mean, we can't ask that Mosaic person about.
No, it's not that.
No,
it's
it's
a
new
new one.
ones. The
It's
new
a
one.
new one. Oh, okay.
Well, I would like to also know what the old one is, so I can get into that and not have to deal with resetting it up, which is a pain in the ass. I'd rather just go in and change the SSID and be done, which, sounds good to
It was
me.
it was about a year ago, right, Jeff? Last spring.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Going back into my emails.
I have an app that I had to download to put in that that router, Nighthawk. And I still have the app on here.
Oh, okay, that might be.
Log into their admin credentials and then router settings.
Yes, that's what we did. Right.
So it all kind of matches up. Mosaics,
There's my secure notes thing, so I can write it down.
not under here, it's over under this.
And we've got a computer upstairs that's already connecting to that Wi-Fi, I'm assuming, that I can just throw on a browser.
Yep.
To connect with.
Heather's,
That'd be great. It's just so much easier to do that on a browser with a command line.
alright, so the only email I have is about the new router.
I mean, they're not.
Netgear 52, the password is Red River 954, which is on the router, but then I think it got changed.
They are all.
Well, it just probably had a
Well,
different
no one-
admin password from the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
Later than-
Yeah, I mean, did it just have the,
over there.
do you remember changing it all? Usually it prompts you to change it. Okay, well, maybe we can still get in off the default password that's set on it.
Red River 954. And then there was an email that you sent that said we should have a separate guest Wi-Fi network for people that come in, separate from the one that we use to stream church services.
Yeah, definitely.
Heather set up the guest Wi-Fi. The name is Netgear-guest. The password is Jesus loves you. Lowercase. Our private Wi-Fi should be something like Netgear-office. Heather says I've updated the name to Netgear-office. That's the standard emails about the new router.
So as far as streaming is concerned, you're saying you're noticing a lot of issues. So what's happening is if you're on, like, there's only a certain amount of Wi-Fi. Just think of it as a highway. So you've sectioned off, now it's a 2-lane highway because you now have regular and guests. It's still that same amount of highway. So if you have people coming in and we've got 30 people here who are connected to the Wi-Fi, you're using that.
And that happens automatically when they walk in, right?
And that old router is not really configured to be able to handle 30, 40 people.
They had their own.
Yeah.
The new one would probably be.
You really
work a lot
just
better.
need to get everybody off, and we need a separate Wi-Fi router that I mean, unless you really want to upgrade your bandwidth so you can handle having 30 people connected at once to the Wi-Fi, this is just going to be a continuing problem. The other option would be just to kick everybody off Wi-Fi.
And like Wi-Fi 7 can handle 30, 40 people. Whatever this is, no.
But what we got is Wi-Fi.
But isn't the mystery that we have the old router and the new router and we can't figure out how to get rid of the old one?
Well, it's just we just need to change the SSID.
Oh, okay.
But I have to be able to get into this one.
Okay, I just locked in later.
Oh, sorry.
So-
I found it. I found it last Sunday. I kind of was poking around to figure out where it is, but I need to get into
Alright.
the router upstairs
Should we
so
go
that
to
I
the
can
church
get
office?
into this.
Should we go
So then we can disable it and then just review it, right?
Disable
I
what?
mean, we want to just migrate everything to the new router, right?
No,
No.
because that means anything down here will have to connect up in the office. That's why I want to keep this here. And then what you do is you have both of these on 2 separate channels so they don't interfere with each other. That's the other reason I need to get it, is I need to see what channel this one in the office is on versus this. Because if they're both broadcasting on the same channel, it creates dead
And
spots.
they're not in the right place either.
Can we also consider putting a cable in
Like
from here to there?
hardwire, we can hardwire, but it's coming from this camera, right? Like what are we streaming from? What are we actually
They're-
streaming from?
Both cameras are plugged in, right? So they toggle between both.
Yeah, so you can't hardwire this in.
That was the other thing I I wanted to work on today is like,
I mean, even if we had
we
another
started
router
with 3
here, if it
cameras.
was
It is, it's right here.
Right,
we couldn't handle that power,
as a
so we
physical
went down to
connection,
one.
would solve a lot of problems.
To the other router? Yeah, we can.
Is,
Yeah.
is YouTube still
But
our
I
best
think,
thing?
honestly,
Is
they're
going to
close
Zoom
enough
better?
for this
YouTube
fast.
is still the best.
We're not gonna see that
Yes.
much.
Okay. Why is YouTube better
The
than Zoom?
biggest problem
Well,
we're
because
having
it's
is
just one
whatever
link,
internet
and
we
you don't need to
subscribe
sign
to.
in, right? Like, it's publicly available.
Okay.
As long as you have that link.
Gotcha.
So
So-
people are.
One of the things that I found when I streamed is, well, the quality was bad, but also like when someone's like preaching, we should be able to zoom in, like, and see their face, see their
Yeah, so
expressions.
I think the other factor is that these are, say, mid-tier cameras.
Okay.
So now the question is, are we at a point of, do you want to upgrade, right? Because if we do upgrade,
So what does it
then
mean,
an iPad
this is a
functionality
Wi-Fi
Okay.
analyzer,
will be
you
lost
know,
because
Mosaic Admin is what I'm currently
then we're
connected
talking
on
about getting
channel
a
one,
That's
new
this.
laptop,
channel
desktop,
149.
whatever new
But
camera you
there's
get.
also
The old
channel 11 and channel 140.
So we,
Why, here's
Well,
the,
So right, so the reason the
How do
Vivo
we
thing
get
was
in?
because it's an iPad,
I
right?
need to be
But
able to
these
get
are
into the.
mid-range
we can go up and
cameras.
see.
So
Yeah.
if you want to get a new one, I think it also needs to invest in another PC.
besides upgrading the one PC?
I mean, why upgrade something that's so old?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are you saying get a second?
No, take that
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So for about, she said between $500 to $700 at Costco, you can get a new,
laptop.
a new CPU tower.
Really? I mean, prices are jacked up because of the whatever the tariffs. I bought
She
a
just
new
looked
laptop
at-
recently
she just
that was
looked at
$600 more than. Okay. So getting a low end one. Okay.
Well, I mean, just for, I don't know. I'm
I
just,
mean, what else do we use it for? It's not like.
she just quick looked at Costco. And she said like, there's a 500 one, there's a 600 one, there's a 700 one. So just to get a ballpark, I asked just what the approximate cost would be. But she said you can't update Windows anymore on that, and since it's attached to our network, it's a prime candidate for not being secure.
Yeah.
So the monitor's fine, right? We don't need a new monitor.
Sure, the monitor is usable.
We just need a new tower. With a new tower, you're saying what again about the cameras?
If we get a new camera that's not a Mevo camera, because the Mevo is built to work with iPad, right? If we get a new one, it will not have that iPad functionality. It's not an app. It needs to be used on a PC. Right?
So then every church service we would do it with the monitor
Right. So then
and the tower and
right.
not
So
the-
I'm just raising concern that if you get like a $600 PC, it's probably a piece of shit. It'll take I don't know 5 minutes to load or something, and it will probably be buggy. It'll probably feel even worse 1 or 2 years later. So if you want something that's going to last say 5 years, you want to spend more than
the
that.
iPad's kind of on the way out anyway, right?
I don't know. I haven't used it in a while, but
It's fine.
I think it's okay. Yeah, this morning I was playing around with it and having, like, I had 1080p, like high res running on both cameras in the app, and that crashed the app. But then I went to 1080p just like regular, and it's I mean I could check it right now, but it's been streaming for a good hour or two. Since I first came, so.
Did you sleep here last night, Brian?
No, I can't. That was really neat.
So is it better to get a really good CPU
Seems fine.
and scrap the whole iPad thing and have Grace just power up the computer and the monitor?
yeah, but then you're buying a whole new camera too.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so is that not the route to go?
Well, is there a way to, like, what if we would get would a Mac integrate with the Vivo camera? Do you know?
I mean, you would need to get like an app emulator or something, right? Like it's an app. It's made for tablets and mobile devices. You could theoretically set up an emulator on a PC or a Mac, but I don't think that's a very stable.
Is this your laptop?
That's fine.
So what do we not actually even have a laptop normally here?
We have an iPad
This is
Just the iPad.
and the monitor and this.
That seems
Like, what if somebody needs to present slides or like?
Now,
So that's
we
where,
have it-
that's where this all comes in.
It's the
play.
PC,
Yeah, there's a
right?
whole, it's the PC and there's a whole like switch.
So like when
Do we have HDMI to
when
it?
Jim
Do
and
we have a
Alice
dongle or not?
when Jim and Alice
I just,
were presenting, it was a PC, right?
it was, yeah, the slideshow was on the PC, and then we were streaming through Zoom on my computer. No, I'm sorry. No, it was all on my laptop.
Oh, you brought your own version.
I did,
Okay,
because
yeah, we
the
definitely
reason
need to
For
do it.
what?
Well, the reason was that we had I have Zoom on my laptop. I wasn't sure if we had Zoom on our church computer.
We
Right.
do.
Do we?
We have an account.
I-
Heather or Johnny has an account.
Yeah. I figured it was easier to use mine, which I know the password for.
Right.
So it's all set up and everything. So
Right, but I
That's
mean,
what-
you shouldn't need to, right? I
So-
think.
Correct. We probably could do the same thing on a church computer. I just didn't have it set up. So that was.
Let
And
me
we
just be
couldn't-
honest,
we
I'm
couldn't
not
agree.
good with this stuff, so I want you to be clear and tell me, like, what do we need? So if you three, or
We need a new tower, a new PC
correct,
desktop.
to continue doing what we're doing now with the HDMI
Yeah.
plug in for the
Simply-
projection.
And
because of
then
security.
when we do that, we need to decide then are we also saying we want a new camera?
And yeah, then the cameras can also go through that same PC.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it. Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
Because then,
We
you know,
could.
whoever's working it has one station, one screen that
All
they
on
can
the
look at.
monitor.
Right? Or, I mean, you could set up two screens probably.
You-
Two screens would be better, but.
Right. So if we're talking about having a presentation going on at the same time that we're streaming something,
And
Yeah.
you want two
you would
screens.
want
Two screens.
two monitors
And the same PC.
plus and
Yeah, and you don't want a $600 one, honestly. Like it's-
right.
Okay,
right,
no, that's fine. I would just ask for a ballpark from Lori, so she just quick look. So that would mean scrapping the iPad, scrapping the Mevo,
yeah. And
So-
you find a new.
and would we just get one mounted camera
Right,
that could
so
zoom?
if you want to really do one like that, it's probably going to be at least 1K, right? Like if you want a good one that's going to be able to zoom in HD, I would estimate at least 1K.
Get a 4K that you set to 1K. Right?
Do you think we can sell these and recover something from it?
I mean,
So, well, let me ask, why would we make the jump away from the iPad from what we already have? What's the value of that?
so the
I'm not clear.
okay, I think it's two separate questions. One is, do we need a new PC altogether? Yes.
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 Security.
For the Mevo, I think the question is it worth it, right? It's because there were mid-tier cameras a couple of years ago when it was purchased, right? Was it 22, 23 when we moved in?
As soon as we got here, so yeah,
Okay, so maybe it's 3 years old at this point.
it is.
And if we want to do better than mid-tier, then yes.
I think part of the issue is a lot of people watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
We have what's his name? Tito
Mhm.
Alonso.
But also when people travel, right?
But right, like, so
Yeah,
we're at the
yeah.
River House and we're
Exactly.
streaming and like it's all jumbled.
Mhm.
It's cutting out and pausing.
Mhm.
Johnny's preaching and he's like a million miles away and I
Right.
can't even make out his like expressions or like. So I feel like in 2026 we should be able to do this
No,
better.
no, it's
So that
possible, sure.
wherever you are in the world,
Uh-huh.
when you hop on our church's streaming, you can see Johnny preach, you can hear the sound.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we want a system that I think hooks up to like the mic's audio, right? Because I think right now the Mevos are capturing
The audio.
through
They are
the
going through the
input is
board.
it's
It is
okay.
going through the board. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. But yes, so if we do that, then we're talking about maybe 1K for a new PC and then maybe 1K for a new camera.
Right. So, what would be the option of like, how would we do this? Like for close-ups.
Well, a camera that good should let you zoom in.
And you should be able to switch between two different cameras. I think that would be great. Like,
Well,
one for wide and one
we
for
have
field.
that capability. Yeah, Grace knows how to do it.
No, now
Doesn't
with the
do it.
Vivo we can, but if you buy one camera for over 1K, you can have one camera.
Correct.
Unless we're saying we want.
We don't need two different angles per se.
Maybe that's later, but
Isn't it nice to just have one camera that can zoom in on a speaker
Yeah.
versus zoom out for children's time or singing or communion, something passing the peace? We don't necessarily need two angles, do we?
No,
Not
but
necessarily.
no.
So
But,
one good camera that
yeah,
can go
just
zoom in.
one high quality camera. We mount it there.
Because this is also kind of annoying that people trip on this.
Yeah.
And your question of whether you want to sell it, I would say why you could repurpose it, right? Like Johnny could use it in his office or other events. It's like really flexible and versatile. It's still usable. It's just maybe not something you want to use for Sunday service.
hey, all right.
Yeah, that's fair.
What else would we
So-
use it for? If you need the iPad and the app.
What's the possibility of taking this camera and putting it like there, so like we could get close up on?
Well, I mean, when we first bought it, remember that was a question, right? Like nobody liked the idea of having it mounted up front.
Yeah.
It was like interrupting the view.
Right.
So that's why.
No, I get it. Like, kind of.
Why PC is going for $600? I'm so
Yeah,
confused. Like, what is
no,
that?
it-
Like the
well,
price of
cost,
a
I
memory
mean,
stick
where
alone
is
is like
it cost?
$600.
Yeah. You don't get anything higher than.
I just bought a new laptop that cost like $600 more today than it would have like a year ago. I paid.
Yeah.
That's the cost of the tariffs and the RAM and
Yeah.
the extra $600.
Yeah, we should get something solid. I mean, it should have at least 16, but I would recommend 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
It should have a GPU, like a decent NVIDIA
You want it to
GPU.
be Windows 11. 500 gigs of storage at least.
Yeah, just go with the terabyte. I really think putting a physical cable in, that would like take away any concerns about,
No,
Ever-
obviously.
like
But-
you would have a direct connection, like you
Oh,
would
like
connect
LAN.
that PC straight in, it would not
That
be
would be-
wireless, it would be a cable.
Right.
That would be great.
So
But
it's still.
does it mean you got a drill?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would maybe, what's his name, look for the components. But I've put, installed a lot of Ethernet cable, I know how to do that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So with, and we're talking about possibly getting new cameras, a new camera or whatever, that would, these interface currently on Wi-Fi. So,
Yeah, get
whatever
USB,
camera.
get
yeah,
USB, absolutely, USB 3 camera.
Yeah.
That physically connects into the PC.
Right.
And then you
don't
have a
need Wi-Fi
straight
for
connection
anything.
for the data to go through cables all the way onto the internet.
Yep.
That would it would solve any sort of data related
Mhm.
questions or issues automatically.
Yep, agreed.
Did we solve the problem?
I think so.
Well, it's one of the possibilities is that we buy a new camera, right? You could theoretically hook up a new camera and the Vivos, like so you can have these multiple cameras. Like it's
For the new router, none of you set up a security question, younger brother's first name.
I did not touch or see this.
No.
Okay.
Younger brother's first.
Does Jeff have a younger brother?
Jeff does have a younger brother.
So what I'm saying is we don't need to throw out or box these cameras. If we have a new one, maybe there are times like during sharing or something, you can install the cameras on the side and then you like change the angle so people can see who is standing up to say something.
Right.
Because if you just mount it there, you're only looking here, but we can use the mirrors to like show the other corners of the room when people are standing up to share.
Right. Yeah, certainly could.
And it's, you know, it's not as high stakes. It's you still have the good one over here.
I mean, you could even like still have the audio come through this one that's physically connected, so you would always have audio and that would never cut out. Maybe the image would cut out like from a camera that's wireless, but that'd be okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think a 2-screen setup would be great. So you could have like, if you're trying to present slides or video, that would be on one screen, and then like your camera would be on the other one. Oh, I just did a speed test, and it's pretty pathetic.
What?
So I was getting 14 down,
Oh my
which
goodness.
is terrible. And
Yeah.
at home, I typically get 200.
Yeah, that's
Right.
And then I was getting 26 up, but this was like after it had settled for a while. Like it started off closer to like 15.
Wow. I was just getting 50.
Okay.
Wait, do you know what we're paying for? What the speed we're paying for?
I don't.
Because getting 50, if we're not.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's this setup going through this ancient, router.
Extender. It's an extender, right?
So I think that's where I don't think that's actually coming into play because I've unplugged it before and it's maintained connection to the same.
Okay, maybe you're connected to Red River.
Which
I was
network
connecting
is
to
that?
this one.
Which network name is that? Is
Mosaic.
that admin?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mosaic admin.
Okay. So if I unplug that, does it stay connected for you?
Well,
Can I try?
I don't remember if I put the other one in. I might have. Yeah, you can try.
Okay. That's part of the puzzle that I have not been able to figure out. Is what is actually.
Or you know what? I could just try connecting to Netgear 52S. Isn't that the one?
There is. Yeah. So I just unplugged the extender or whatever it is. Are you still on the Mosaic admin network?
It still says connected.
Yeah.
It still says connected.
Yeah.
So there's another router. We have 3 routers.
Somewhere.
There's 2 in the office.
That's the thing I don't
And there's
understand.
one
Why can't we just ditch 2 and keep 1? Why can't we do that?
Well, I don't know. I'm not even sure. That's the puzzle because I'm not even sure what signal this is pumping out.
So that's the question I'm always say we can't do that because then this would have night out there, but I don't understand that answer.
It doesn't seem to. It would seem to. But when you unplug it,
We should
it's
just have
still
one
staying
system.
connected.
I don't know why
Yes.
we need 3 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah. I have no idea. There seems to be some sort of redundancy that
Like
no
these-
one can track down.
These routers are just gonna compete with each other. Like,
Mhm.
the routers think they're, you know, like it could be 2 different houses, right?
Yeah.
So it's just they're gonna be fighting for airspace. And especially given like that other one is ancient, it says Wi-Fi 4.
Oh,
So Wi-Fi
oh,
7
yes.
is like current.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi 4 is ancient, and so it's not surprising I'm getting really slow speeds. And Wi-Fi 4 is not set up to like handle dozens of clients and
Right,
you
right.
know, going through thick walls and everything.
No, agreed. So when you were getting that 15 meg upload speed or download speed, was that on Mosaic Admin? Huh. Okay, let me try it again.
It's not surprising, like if it can only do 15.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
more like a max speed. The lower end would be, I'm sure, much. You know, and who knows what happens when lots of people are in there, right? Like, and so it's not surprising you're getting dropouts.
Right.
You're going to have to sustain at least 5 megabits for that camera, and it might peak closer to 10, right? If somebody walks in front of it or whatever, it's going to be more like 10 megabits.
Now I am getting like 27 down and 5 up.
Oh yeah, 5 up.
Yeah.
See, up is
Yeah,
what you
that's-
need. Up is what you need.
Exactly. That's the stream would never sustain through that.
No. Let me try it again.
Yeah, see what you get. Oh my goodness. Wow. What service do you use?
You mean the app, right? Upload, I'm getting like 10.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, that's your problem right there.
Wow.
So I have, I think this is part of the Unify thing. So it's called Wi-Fi Man.
Okay.
But I have Android. I don't know if do you have?
I have Android. I just Google the speed test and run it from there. I don't have it.
This gives me additional details about like, you know, what the IP addresses are, what sort of internet or the router I'm connecting to, what it's.
It'd be nice to also just like clean up
Yes.
that whole area and get rid of stuff that we never use.
And then it shows me like the church is using Verizon Fios.
Lori was saying, as far as like church security, there's really no reason to have guest Wi-Fi.
Well,
There's no reason to have people bringing devices from other groups and hooking up into our network, because if they have malware, then they're just bringing it in onto our computer.
well, the guest Wi-Fi does protect from that. But what I'm saying is, if they just need a YouTube clip, why aren't they just using the computer we have hooked up to the projector
So is
already? But if they bring in their own and hook up and then throw up, that's fine. That's what you use guest Wi-Fi for. But best security practices are, after someone comes in and uses it, you change the guest Wi-Fi password every single time. Because like what I'm saying is, okay, so how many of the neighbors now have guest Wi-Fi password?
We don't know.
And we don't know. So we've got Joe next door streaming his Netflix movie at 10 a.m. who's now competing with our stream. Netflix is going to win out.
I mean, so is there, like, it's not necessary to have guest Wi-Fi. I would say it's like
It's a perk.
it's a perk. It's like, I don't know, a public restroom. It's nice to offer it, but you know, you don't have to offer it. Are people saying, I really like to be in the Wi-Fi? I don't know, maybe not. If you remove it, maybe no one cares. And it's fine. But
So why do we need Mosaic Admin? Why can't we just rip all that out?
yes,
Well, Mosaic Admin,
that's
Okay, so let me explain. So like,
Please.
when a Wi-Fi will send out a signal, it's called the SSID. It's a signal that people know, oh, I'm going to be connecting to this particular network. So the one upstairs is broadcasting on Netflix 52 or Netgear 52. We can change that to say WPMF, whatever, right? So this router is doing the exact same thing. It's sending out a signal saying, I'm sending out, you're going to be connecting to me right here. We can set this up as, for example, WPMF projector.
AV.
Right,
But
AV.
we literally have 2 routers in the office. Why do we need
There's 2
in
routers
No,
in
there's
the
only
office?
one in the office.
Oh, okay. So Mosaic Admin
Is this one?
Is this one.
But, okay, so
I can change this to be something else.
so here's the thing, I just
If it's a switch and not actually just a hub,
Yeah, switch.
let me make sure it's a switch. You do a 5.6, so you could.
I don't even think they sell hubs anymore.
They do.
They do?
Because sometimes you actually need a hub. Yeah, I mean, what would all be hooking up to the switch would be the main router into the switch, and then we can hook this plus wherever the other one is. I mean, there's got to be another one if you guys.
I mean,
are
obviously
choosing
the router has like a switch built in. I don't know how many ports are on there. Maybe it's 5, but
the one
like
upstairs.
yeah. Then you could have a little switch down here, like a 5-port.
Well, I would just want one central switch. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. More hops and more.
But switches, like unlike hubs, where that really slows it down if you do that. With switches, you can maintain a gigabit connection all the way through, even if you go through like 5 switches or something.
It just seems unnecessarily complicated for the setup here. Like if we have the 2 extender, the routers using them as extenders, like the biggest problem is the video issue, right? But if we hardwire this, if we can hardwire this into the main router, then it doesn't matter if we have extenders versus
Right, exactly.
access points.
That would only be for the convenience of having better Wi-Fi signal down here.
And that only matters if
If you have wireless cameras.
Yeah, wireless cameras, or if we want. I mean, I think it's good to be able to offer guest wireless to people coming in who need to hook up their laptop, so they don't have to hardwire it in, and they won't need to get into,
Yeah.
So, but then once again, we let people in on the guest network that after each thing, someone's got to be really good about going in and changing the password. That's, or just plan on changing the password every single month.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. But
I
that's.
mean, you can also depending on what the router supports, some of them you can just give a temporary Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, that's another reason I wanted to get into that router. Because you can set up temporary passwords on guest Wi-Fi depending on how sophisticated the router is, which would be perfect.
You could
But
say,
then again,
only good for today.
right, but then again, you have to go in every single time and set that up. When it might just be easier to, on the first of the month, go in and change the guest password to something new.
So right now our options are we factory reset or we buy a Pokemon, right? Because
Yeah.
that seems like
The only thing I'm asking her is if she has like a password sheet where she may have written down.
You want all her passwords.
Oh.
Just send me every password you've ever
Yeah,
used.
and I don't want to, I mean, the ideal time to take everything down would be like, say, Sunday after church and everything's done. And then we have the whole week to get everything set back up, hopefully before Monday.
So Jeff bought this router, Jeff set it up, and somehow, okay. And it's Wi-Fi 7.
I think so.
I have no idea. I haven't looked at the specs on this router. I'm assuming it's a good router since it's new.
Is it Netgear? It's Netgear.
It's a
Netgear Nighthawk 7.
Nighthawks are good. They're good routers.
She said, "This is the password that I tried to make." Shalom 474 in the city 19143, but it didn't
We
work.
tried all that. We tried all that. We've
I
been
still
through
use
all
it.
this.
She doesn't know.
Okay.
She's no.
All right. Wish I'd done when you guys were setting all this up.
Brian, if we get a new PC, the soundboard, would it hook up to the PC?
It would, yeah. Yeah, it's just.
I don't know.
There's no other way besides that browser typing in those.
Comes out from
security
Nationwide.
functions, right?
Well, I mean, I could hook up to it like I'm trying to do whoops here, where I'm hooking directly into it.
So the soundboard with
Yeah,
HDMI
password
can just plug
lots
HDMI
of
to.
the exact same reset functions. Right, it's just easier on a browser than it is to do.
Oh, and we need to ask Jeff if he has a sniffer to see where the other modem is.
Well, he said
Around.
that's the whole. That's strange though that they'd still be connected even after that was turned off.
I'm gonna have to run in a few minutes, but just want to make sure our action items are, so the next steps are established, right? Who is finding the PC to purchase?
I mean, I can order it if
Okay.
you guys want me to order it.
All right, who is?
We definitely need one.
Yeah, we definitely. There's no doubt about that. In fact, out of everything that's going on today, that is the number one
That
priority.
is the most obvious thing to fix. The second one is the camera. Who is going to look for the camera?
Not me, because I know nothing about them.
Are you?
Sure, I can look up a 4K streaming camera.
And it will be hardwired into the board or the PCU or
PC.
both.
So we'll get something that can be connected directly to the PC, and then
And then we were talking about hardwiring the PC up to the router.
That would be a little bit
It's a
of a
Western
question.
question.
okay. So are you?
What kind of cable is that? Ethernet?
Just an Ethernet cable.
Okay. So Tim will talk to Linford. Lori will.
Lori also lives
see.
right by Linford,
I
so
do.
is that something you can talk to Linford about?
Yeah.
I'll look up.
So I get to watch him grow.
I can look up a camera and who's following up on the router situation.
Well, I mean, like I say, if Jeff still has the sniffer to use, that's the fastest way. Otherwise, it'll just be a let's search around the building till we find another one that looks like this.
It's probably in the office, right? So we can just go do that.
I know because it doesn't make.
No.
Was the original router up in the office?
Yeah.
Then I doubt they would have put another one in the office. That doesn't. Like they have one there, one here. It's probably over here
In the
in the
multi-purpose room
multi-purpose room. That would make the most sense.
or in the foyer.
Or in the foyer. Because if you're setting up extenders, you're wanting to extend the signal so it's good all over the building. Or it could even be like, say, someone set it up in I don't know how far the basement goes. Someone set it up in the corner of the basement.
The basement wasn't used. It's
Okay. So do you want me to order the computer then?
if we need it, then sure.
Yeah, we definitely need it. I already told John about it.
What GPU does it have?
Huh?
It has a GPU?
It is, you're welcome to look at the specs on it. It's a good, it's a
How
decent,
much is it?
850.
Does
That's
it come with keyboard, mouse?
Keyboard and mouse.
So is it one of those like Dell all-in-one things where the monitor is the
No, it's just a desktop. Just a desktop, which we just slide under.
All right, let me see
It
if
has
Jeff
a
has
dedicated
this.
GPU though?
What's a GPU?
Graphics.
I mean, it's probably just the internal one. Let me see here. Workload registered product details. Intel Core 7 Ultra, Intel Core Ultra 7 265 processor, 20 core, 30 megs total cache, 2.4 gigahertz, 32 gigs RAM, DDR5, which is nice, terabyte SSD, Windows 11 Home 64-bit, Intel UHD graphics.
Yeah, that's the Intel built-in.
Yeah, it's just a built-in. It's not a separate.
I mean, does
I mean,
it matter? Does it need to be dedicated?
We could just try it.
Well,
If it's good enough.
if it's good enough, and if not, this is the type of desktop you can easily plug in a graphics card to if we need it. And that would be the thing, we can, whatever camera you end up getting will dictate what you want for graphics card. Like,
Use it as an excuse to drive the
It's not really it's a pretty questions that you bought that new, right? The Netgear.
Deacons bought it. I didn't buy it. You asked me to come in and put it in.
Heather bought it.
Heather bought it.
It's a what is it? A 7? What is it? Wi-Fi 7? Is it,
The newest standard.
it's up. The box is up there on the desk.
no, a Nighthawk is one of the newer, nicer ones. So I mean, it's. I don't know.
Let me also try a speed test on that on here. See what that gives.
Okay, how long is it?
Yeah.
And then I'll try it on the PC.
I feel like, Alex, you've asked me the question before, if our bandwidth for our service, just like straight coming in, and I've just run a quick Google speed test, and it's when I run it.
It's still not great.
Still not
even that's
great,
not great.
but it
Are we
it
paying
seems
for
like
50
adequate.
EPS or-
I don't know what we're paying for, but depending on what Tim is finding, which is super low, we
Yeah, but I
That
mean,
might
both
be-
both of what you're saying is that it's the Wi-Fi is the bottleneck.
yes, in a
So we
way
can't rule out-
that I don't think I've realized before. What was your question?
Yeah, this is the same.
So the issue could be what Verizon has coming in the
You're getting
building. We don't know
about
that
a
until we
half
fix
a
the Wi-Fi
meter
issue.
From
Figure out why.
Mosaic Admin,
Right.
it's like standing here.
So if we
Right. This is what,
if we
half a meter from
increase-
here.
if we get better speed,
Or probably less. I'm sure it's not very accurate.
This one isn't.
Is that on?
This one wasn't even on. Here, let me take this.
That's
Here.
I have to run. If you need to schedule a follow-up Zoom or something, please do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I have this one unplugged. Let's see if we
We
can
will
find it. Or if
see if
it's
we
just
can
this one that's broadcast.
Weave all these issues into.
A follow-up email with like takeaways would be helpful.
Okay.
okay. I am
Sorry,
still
what were you
connected to Mosaic Admin.
no, I'm just saying we
The Wi-Fi is the issue.
it seems like it. Whether it's a matter of what we're paying for, that we're not paying for adequate service, or we're just not getting good
Come on,
connection
refresh.
down here, I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Through what router or extender or whatever, but the speeds you're getting are like indicating that our so if we get somehow boosted up, that would, the cameras we have, I think if we zoom in with what we have, you would get a pretty good picture. A lot higher quality.
But if we need a new CPU anyway, it wouldn't hurt to, instead of paying $500 for a cheapo, see that Ethan thinks,
See, Ethan?
at least pay a few $100s more to give us the capacity to move away from the iPad
Right.
Mevo
Yeah.
if we need to. For a couple $100, I think that's worth.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
So I think it's still worth getting the one that, is it the one you were looking at, that's
Mhm.
850?
The computer, yeah. I
What were you
would
guys-
right. It's
yeah.
a good
That's-
machine.
But
I
you were,
think
you were saying that there's not a GPU, and so we'd have to
it
get a
does
graphics
not
card.
have, well, no, we can try it with the internal and see how it handles it.
It's not great.
It's not, I mean, it's just standard, but like, I mean, most people buy these and can still game on them. So, I mean, I'm not unless we're doing like really heavy graphics editing,
No.
I don't see us needing
Yeah,
more than
okay.
a spot for it if we really need it. But I just say, try it out, see how it goes.
Yeah, agreed.
And, I mean, there's no reason to, I mean, unless you want to geek out and have like, a gaming quality machine, but I
No.
work
We're not
in
hosting-
healthcare. You get the basics of what you need and you move on.
We're not hosting any Fortnite
Right.
LAN parties.
LAN parties.
No, and I think we need to kill guest for now until we figure out how we want to handle that, because like I said, it is a security risk. And it is also a risk of having Joe next door streaming while and taking up the bandwidth.
By the way, I just tried it on the PC, the speed test. It's 300 megabits up and down.
Really?
300.
That's good.
Wow.
Is it hardwired?
Yeah, that's hardwired.
You're saying that's really good.
300 versus 10
Yeah.
or
So
less
you're,
than
Right.
10.
you're
This
saying
is-
that the internet coming in is fine then?
I think it's fine if we can, if we can
Great to
actually
know.
hardwire down here to that.
Yeah.
You're golden.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You're saying Heather's PC
Mhm.
speed test is 300.
Yeah,
So we are
Over
paying
300.
for adequate internet.
Yeah,
yes, 300 is fine.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just we're limited by Wi-Fi at the moment, and Wi-Fi is always way slower. It's always a fraction of what you can do on. I mean, it's better than it used to be,
Right.
but
Okay.
it's
So
compared to hardwired.
So question number 1 is for Linford, can we hardwire? Let me make some notes.
Yeah, if we can hardwire them, that would be optimal. Yeah, new PC for sure. Like that's to me, that's just that's more important than even the technical problems we're having. at the
No
moment.
disagreement there from anybody.
Hardwire. We want to hardwire the
the
compute.
desktop, and then we wouldn't even need this. I mean, if we're not
Right. It'd be
If
kind
we're
of nice
not-
to just scrap all the old Mosaic admin stuff.
right, because what we can do instead of setting up guest access for people, I mean, we can set up the ability for people to log in on the computer. It just if people are bringing in their own laptops with their own slides and everything
It does
on
happen.
it,
They do
it
that.
does happen because it's easier that way.
And they feel more comfortable. I have my slideshow on my device, and I
Right.
bring my laptop, and I want to use
And
my
then,
laptop.
then once again, like it's also that thing. If we can have just one guest network, but we can turn it off and on as people come in too.
Yeah, I think another option is like you only turn Wi-Fi on in certain hours, and if somebody else next door happened to have that password, they're going to quickly get tired of losing their connection every day for most of the day, and they're going to switch to
All I'm
something.
asking-
They're not
all I
gonna-
would-
See,
all I
but
ask
to
for
me,
is
that's
release.
actually even more of a pain. I mean, like.
Well, that would be automatic though. That would be like it would turn on and off automatically.
Right, but then you're talking about people who are using Wi-Fi for office because you can't just turn it off. I guess you can. It depends on the router. A lot of them, the older ones, are all or nothing. I don't know about this.
Well, the PC is already hardwired, so that
Right, but is Johnny's hardwired?
PC's not hardwired. Neither.
No?
neither one.
How am I
Both
getting
are using
300?
laptop. Both are using Wi-Fi.
oh wow. So it's
Okay, I
going
gotta
300
double check
over
that.
300 megabits through the Wi-Fi.
I'm pretty certain of that.
I don't know how you
The network wire is laid for Heather's, but it's not connected, and I don't think that Johnny's ever was connected.
So if that's Wi-Fi, how is that? And like I did the speed test with my phone in the office, and I'm getting terrible speeds. And the PC in the office, which is also connecting over Wi-Fi, is over 300.
Well, check before I.
I'm so confused.
Me too. Are you just doing a bunch of like housekeeping cleanup stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to.
It'd be nice to relabel
Yeah.
the soundboard as well, wouldn't it?
It would, well,
Because like
So
we're
what-
trying, like we have announcements.
yeah.
Like we could just say pulpit mic, piano.
So the piano
Vocal.
the piano for the last year hasn't even been plugged.
Why? Isn't that the whole point? Is that we can regulate the volume through the.
Someone, it kept getting unplugged. And then, the cord got coiled up right here. And, so we just haven't had it plugged in. The sound comes through fine, like.
Just
it
into the
just
air.
seems, yeah, and through the stream, right? So, I mean, it just seems more.
Not necessary.
Yeah, that's the system that we've ended up adapting to, and I haven't interrupted it. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing here. We had a whole bunch of like 3 or 4 extra people's money that we weren't using, so thing in my mind is I would love to figure out if we could. I mean, we have what 16, 18 channels on the soundboard. We used to do certain things, but my hope would be to restore that humidity, even though we don't use it, and just like keep all the cables, not plugging in the cables, but to map these through the snake to the soundboard in the way that they once were. So
You rock, Ryan. That's all I can. I
That's
don't
my
know.
hope.
That sounds phenomenal. Sounds lovely. I'm gonna go check in upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Netgear office up there, and I was getting really good speeds.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try it down here.
Yeah, what about Netgear office?
Let me actually do it from right here.
Uh-huh.
I no longer connect. Oh, somehow walking downstairs disconnected me. Okay, now I'm connected again. Two bars. Whoa. Unreachable. Let's try it again. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting 8 or 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What?
Problematic speed.
Versus 250 some up there.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So here's the box that we've been calling the router over here is
And oh yeah, up is 1.1,
oh
0.9, 0.8.
yeah, no, that's terrible.
So Netgear Office has a very tenuous connection. There must be like these, the ceiling here, the floor up there is like blocking.
Good to know. Good to know. So this box here is this really just a relay?
Yeah.
From it's like picking up Wi-Fi from up there, which is why everything is so molasses slow. Even though whatever this is plugged into various.
Yeah, I think that's
it.
And maybe there's another, something like similar to this in another room somewhere that's, who knows? I don't know.
Right. Okay. So that's starting to fill in some blanks here because at least you're paying for
Yeah, and so they were saying like, oh, we tried connecting to Netgear from down here, but it's even worse than connecting to Mosaic Admin. So now it's you know, we're just using Mosaic Admin here, but that goes through some kind of extender, maybe this one, maybe that one up there, maybe both of them. Maybe it goes through this, and then that one, and then over there.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. That's so Mosaic Admin is the stronger one down here. Is that what I'm understanding?
Right here at this location, Mosaic Admin is better than Netgear, at least Netgear Office.
Right, but
I didn't try Netgear Guest, but it's probably the same.
Regardless, there is a monumental effect between viewers. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hardwire. Oh.
Well, see, the other thing, like, if you hardwire down here, you have a switch, then you run one connection to the PC, obviously. You can run another one to an access point that you set up here somewhere, or even here. You can run another, you know, like, you have it all then.
Two for but even so.
Yeah, it gives you options.
Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
Brian, Tim, have you seen this thing down here?
No.
I've seen this, yeah.
now it's saying it's here again, I bet. Like this is the only thing I found here that should be setting off.
Right, yeah, last time I disconnected this, I still had internet after this, well, logged into Mosaic Admin.
I feel like we're Scooby-Doo or something. There's ghosts! There's ghosts! The Mosaic Admin is a ghost Wi-Fi!
Now, I'm only showing Mosaic Admin now. Did someone upstairs, did
No.
someone take down the
No.
other network?
Not
I'm not
that I know.
showing it.
Well,
Okay, now there are ghosts.
we may have accidentally knocked something and turned it off.
So Jeff, you talking about neck gear? Down here, it was connecting and disconnecting from here, from where you're standing.
Which, that makes sense, because it's just up there through the... Let me see what I'm seeing on my Wi-Fi. Yeah, I still see Mosaic Admin, Netgear, Guest, and Netgear Office are all broadcasting.
Okay.
Where is Mosaic Admin now?
It could not from that server.
I had a filter on, so.
That server does not have its own modem.
No, it's a server rack, but it's set up for sound equipment.
I just dropped the 0.4 meters on Mosaic Admin.
0.4 meters.
Could it be like up in?
It could be in the
Is it
ceiling.
in
but
this
that makes sense.
storage space?
Something is that
In
a
the
storage
bathroom,
space?
on the other side of the wall? I mean, I've been in the bathroom
But
looking.
that
last
doesn't
time I
make
was here.
sense that they would have
They-
them
we
right
have
next
storage.
to each other.
We have storage up here, but I don't know why we would have a modem unless
Because
it's for the whole foyer on the other side of this wall.
right, that's what I'm wondering is if they've got it for the foyer, which would make that would make the most sense now out of all the things because they're
I mean, we can go up there. I get the ladder and we can go up there.
that's
I don't remember seeing a modem up there.
Well, you weren't looking for one either, so it's amazing what our. Is it getting closer, Jeff?
It takes a while for it to reset, so I'm waiting.
The ladder.
You can also look in here. I don't know why there'd be one in here, but. Let's go up there. We're looking for that little modem, that little router.
yeah. I mean, chances are if they had someone like set it up professionally, they're going to just use the same equipment. That doesn't seem like something. I mean, it's just something that looks nice and electronically and is wired in. I mean, the other thing to do is we can sit and figure out, like upstairs. Are these jacks wired with numbers? Did they actually do that properly? They say yes. Are the network jacks wired?
There's nothing network.
No network over here?
Yeah, no, that's
Do we have any? Well, I don't know if there was just a jack there because they've got a whole patch panel upstairs, which means tons of stuff was wired. But I mean,
The strongest signal I found so far is in this area.
which is so weird because that's completely.
So the nursery, I can't get into the nursery. It seemed really strong there too.
okay.
In the nursery,
I mean, I can unlock that.
and that's
but
right
it's
above.
not- It's not in the Right over office. here. It's not in the
Then
multi-purpose room.
let's check the nursery then.
You refuse.
Got a lot of toilet paper up here.
Yeah.
Lots for you.
It's transmitting signal. Right here.
It's still here.
What we got?
this is. I don't see a modem up here.
It's negative, so lower numbers are stronger.
It may have been built over. Walden, possibly under here, under the stairs here. This is probably a booster.
There's no modem up there, I don't think,
Okay, thank you for
from
checking.
what I can see.
Alright.
Brian, we should do something with a bunch of that equipment up there.
Is it on the back of this
You can't
television?
even get up there.
Yeah.
There, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
That's it.
You found it?
Right here.
For the TV?
It's on the ceiling.
Yeah. 20 there, there we go. Yeah, that's it.
That's it right there.
Well, so.
So they may not be plugging into this one. It may not be this router that was getting the signal. The video's probably logging into this one. That's a
Hardwired?
no. It looks hardwired for one, and number two, yeah, because it's a white cable. So this is hardwired. This is why this one gives such better
So that is hardwired
up to the router upstairs. Because I'm assuming when you changed out the router, you just took whatever was plugged into the other and plugged it into the new one.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just
So
worried
this
about
is-
you jumping
so-
signal.
Right.
Where does that
So-
cable connect? I assume there's
Here,
To
a
the
just a
tape up to the
second.
box upstairs.
We'll
So, right.
Yeah, unplug, if
So
you can
that's
find
a
one to
spoken
unplug
template.
it, then unplug it and we'll see if it's the signal strength, so she runs.
I'm gonna bring this upstairs,
Okay.
and I know how to hold it with my hand.
There you go.
You think they would have laid?
I don't know. That would be nice if they would label it, but I don't know. So like, because this is obviously connected. So like, do we have any kind of Ethernet connection down here? What's in here? What's in here? Can we pull this out?
Good question. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Because that would solve the problem immediately to hardwire the new computer up there because it's already patched in upstairs.
So is there like a little cabinet back there? Or like a wall access?
There's just wall jacks. That's I mean, I can't tell what's here.
Yeah.
To even know if we have a wall jack.
I don't know.
I don't see any Ethernet ports here.
Well, that's what I was like. What's under? What's
can
behind
we
here? What's
move
under?
the booth out a
That's
little
not
bit?
Ethernet.
Is it the whole thing?
I'll take that. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is the old one, right?
Power.
Yes.
Okay, that's
It's like there, it's like all
It's all power.
it's all going up.
Okay, so this is all power.
Thanks, Brian, for cleaning everything up.
Daddy, I want
Okay, so I don't see any Ethernet jacks here.
Daddy,
Where? No. Where?
Daddy, can I make something?
Where
that
are the
fails?
jacks
If not
down
these chairs,
here?
those chairs.
Because there's.
I'm
They're
gonna
not
make
going to run along this wall. They ran it to the ceiling here.
What's, no.
Why do we have more holes in the ceiling that got boxed over
I doubt it.
here? We've got
So let me boot up the computer and make sure that we're still connected somehow. After getting rid of that relay.
What are you? There's one right here. What is this? It looks like cat five wire poking through.
That could be.
If that's the case, that's also an easy.
What is that?
I need to go because I have a band and Amanda
Yeah,
went
I
to go
gotta
pick
go.
up a tree and
I
it
gotta
doesn't fit in
go
our
soon too, so.
But this is great. At least we're figuring out some things. This is so needed because on our Deacon's agenda, we've had figure out all this stuff and
Which is so funny, because I told John a long time ago, I said, just take me down there and just let me wander around for a bit. And he goes, no, we should wait till everybody, there's a meeting and everybody gets together. I'm like, just take me down.
no.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Well, I'm glad that you at least poked around a little bit last week to get a
I
head
think
start.
sometimes he doesn't realize what I used to do at my job.
Well, I will let him know. Please give Lori free range to figure out all the IT issues.
Is that?
What is Cat 5?
Computer wire.
Yeah, it's like
The Ethernet.
Right,
It looks to me like that.
Mel has painted up here, so we probably tied it together.
Yeah.
All right, I need to
I'm
go.
betting that is.
Brian, you have a key, right?
I do.
Okay,
I
and
can-
Jeff does. So between
Yeah,
one of you
us-
two.
One of us can close
It's
up,
too
yes.
big for.
You know how to set the alarm.
Yes.
Okay, great. If there's other tech stuff that you deem, I mean, you don't have to do this today, but at some point we can just go through some of this.
I would love to clean.
Does anyone have a pocket knife, like a utility blade?
In here.
I just want to cut the last eighth of an inch off so I can see it better.
Well, I think if we're gonna run something to this, we should run new wire and just use that as the.
What's that?
Hook up the new one, and just pull it through, so we won't have to drill anything, just leave that regular.
Can you put it back in Linford's toolbox?
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, everybody. I'll send a follow-up email that we can kind of keep running tally of what we're doing.
So you want me to go ahead and order the
Yes,
computer?
if we need a new one anyway.
Yeah, we
And
gotta get another.
if you want Heather to do it through our information, we can, or we'll just reimburse you. That's fine.
Because if I order it on my credit card, then I'll get the extra.
Great, and then just, John knows how through our new, and there's a new way to do reimbursement, but we can get to that. Great, thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's
Appreciate it. To be continued. For some of this stuff to be continued.
Has a foil jacket.
May not be.
No, that's.
Is it?
I think that's a good sign. It's like a decent cable.
Take it off.
Like decent cables have a foil jacket.
Because it definitely probably goes up there to the punch panel at the very least. That's what I was wondering, if it's some sort of audio wire. But, once again, if there's already a hole in there, where does it go? Does it go back up to the office?
This is not full pairs. It's not even.
Okay.
It's not even two pairs. It's one pair.
It's audio.
It's one pair.
Okay. So they do have, at least they have it through here.
Tim, FYI, Claire's shoes are in the church office under that little table in the middle of the sitting area. Just so you know.
All right, thanks.
See everybody. Thanks.
See you later.
That's why my name is strawberry fruit.
Your name is strawberry fruit?
Yeah, there's strawberries and sour strawberries. That's what my name is. Because my dad said my name.
So I'm guessing at this point, then this may be the only jack.
And guess what? I even love strawberry fruit.
I'm not
You
seeing
do? Oh, I
anything
do
else in
too.
the ceiling.
Let's see if we can get a make and model on this thing.
I'm getting a bit
It's an
hot.
old Cisco router.
I'm getting a bit hot. I want to take this off.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see. Let's move.
Do you like my dress?
But like, this is the only jack, that's the only Ethernet
It's not strawberry
option
shortcake,
at this
it's
point.
paisley pattern, isn't it? Looks like some papayas in there.
All right, no, not you on the ladder, okay?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this?
Something for you to wonder about what it is. What do you think it could be used for?
I think I know.
You do?
A place that's not colored in this, so I can place this down so it is.
Ah, interesting.
So it looks like it's colored in blue.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say turn.
Whoa, beautiful.
Welcome to the,
That is crazy.
yeah, so this, I don't think, they don't have anything to mark what that, huh?
So this is Unify, which is the same company that I use for my stuff.
So, it doesn't have anything marked on the cable about where it goes, does it? Like there's no number, no jack, no, nothing. attached to that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Hot damn. Yeah, baby. Is it an extender? Has it got a plug to throw
Who
another?
knows where this goes,
But it's got a way to plug in another.
yeah, you can plug in a jack here.
We just need a good cable now. It's probably already live.
Look how fast I can
So
run.
I definitely have an a unified access point at home that I'm not using that would be better than this.
Yeah. Okay. Can you reset it to factory also, that we can just set everything up? I have no idea what that. I wish I could get into the other thing so I would know what the IP of that thing is. So I could get into it.
Okay, so it's 48 volts, PoE. AC core, unified AC core. And it has ABG in N. So N is the,
It's old. That one right there, that is, I am very curious while you're up there.
I couldn't find it by myself. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright. Nothing much to do about that. In this, one book. I forgot that's attached.
What is this one?
Oh, yeah.
This one too.
This,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
it's gonna die. Oh, my
Annoying.
laptop.
You know
So
what might
annoying since I updated it.
adjust things up and down.
It's in.
I'm not sure.
See if there's no slack on this.
I think it's fine just the way it is.
I need to show you something. Why is it following the keyboard and then holding the keyboard?
Ah,
And why is it
What?
easier with
do you have any thoughts about what it is? Do you have any suspicions?
No, I
No?
only know that it's really cold.
It is, yeah, you're right. So what do you notice that's different between
Yeah,
here
it's
and
not
here?
wide.
Oh,
Do you see anything?
Could it be that it's
What do you see?
panel, it's not?
Yeah, that's why I was just wishing there was a number, so I would know.
I think you're right.
So you could have updated heads if we wanted. We'll have to figure that one out. It's not wide.
You need a longer cable, actually. But you're, that's a good idea. We should do exactly that. Get a longer cable.
Yep. So, but there's so much up there on that patch panel that's hooked up. It just takes.
Sweetie, I have a really good idea.
Alright, that's good to know.
What's this
Now, my guess is it's somewhere on the patch panel up there. It's already,
What do you think
why
you
else
could
would we
use
have
that
that?
for? Huh?
Okay, that actually makes it a little easier. So before we had, we talked to Linford and do anything, we should just figure, we should just get a longer, do you have any long cat pipe?
I would have something at home.
Do you have something long enough?
If I
That's
want
gonna
to
take
from there to
a 25 footer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you already have a 25 footer you're not
I
using.
don't think so. You would have to run it really, really, really.
50 foot would be
faster
better.
than you and I both could.
Yeah.
Faster than
It'll
this
need to
thing.
be long. 25 would be pushing it. 25 would be great for troubleshooting and figuring out how to hook it up, but I think we'll need a 50 footer.
I know. Yeah, I don't think you can make a fire with that.
Then how do you make a fire from sticks?
You have to.
Yeah, because we'll want a 50 footer, because from here we'll just run it over to here, run it
You have
along
to sharpen it on
this,
one end.
down through, back behind there, drop, and drop it. We'll just need a little cable.
Why is it
Called be tapped in. But we need to, before we do that, I do want to find what, I want to see if it's live, we can make it live upstairs, otherwise
Yeah,
we will
yeah.
want to pull it.
Right, absolutely. We need to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to set this down here.
Oh, I gotta get going, I'm gonna be in New Jersey in an hour. Okay. Okay.
You're not upstairs, you're.
Yeah, for now, we just have to figure out.
So your
How to
credit
make
card
that
is,
live
and
on
whatever's
another day.
upstairs, I'll grab it.
I want this going over.
What do I have up there?
Credit card, wallet, something, maybe?
Oh, I may have dropped my phone, you're right, thank you. Or did I leave it down here?
That's the churches.
I don't know.
I think the older decorations belong where they are.
Can I get the little part and then play with it? I'm not going to put it
I don't, I'm not the person to ask permission for that, so you'll have to ask your dad.
Claire, where's the tablet? Can you please go get the tablet? I want you to set it go vacuum. Is it in the office upstairs where you took your shoes off? Please go find it, and find it quick, okay?
Yeah, I didn't leave my phone somewhere with me. I was using it for flashlight. I must have set it down somewhere.
Oh, Jeff has it.
Oh, does he have it? Oh, good.
It's fine.
Well, that's good. Yeah, if we could just keep that one going for guest Wi-Fi, that would be perfect. And does that access point allow you to do like temporary passwords?
I don't know. I don't think it's that smart. That's more like a
I plug the other things that we had unplugged. Or separate. Why don't you get all around that one? Oh, great. And there's another one that's plugged in, it's unplugged, it's plugged in.
Where is it?
Alright.
Okay, where is it now? I don't know where it is. What? To do what? No, because I'm busy doing this. Oh no, you leave that there, please, okay?
Why?
Oh, careful, it's gonna fall down. Okay, see ya.
You're gonna be here for the rest of the day, so. May it not be so, but.
I do. So I guess I'll have it. Okay. Sounds good. Are you a mover and shaker of this one?
Brian, are you gonna be here a little longer?
I think I'm done here. I could spend more time here on setting all of this stuff, but I don't think I actually need to.
Yeah, so I might come back with, because I have a key too.
Okay.
So I might come back and come with an Ethernet cable that's long enough to reach all the way down here and experiment a little bit. You want to see if that's live? Well, it's not live right now, but it's the patch panel. Make it live. This isn't one. There's two. Oh, there's two cables that come in here. One is connected to that access point.
Yeah.
And then there's another one there. I sort of tucked it behind that wire. Presumably it goes to the patch panel just like the other one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut down
Okay, Clara, let's go.
and I do have keys to shut.
Oh, you're talking about
Ethan.
Ethan left and then.
No, not Ethan. Not Alex. Ethan or her.
Lori?
Lori left?
Yeah,
She had to go to New Jersey.
So she's going to New Jersey.
Yeah, she's gone.
Why?
I don't know. She needs to go there. Here, Clara, where'd you get that? Please put it back.
The one that you put this on.
We turn on. So we turn on.
We're here and tell whoever.
Clara, you're getting stuff out.
No, I'm putting this back.
Okay.
I don't know who opens. You have that list?
I can get to it. Please put that back.
Is that the
Where did
participant?
you find it?
Big old spreadsheet.
Clara,